Good day, drifters dancing in the dark. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Racing Lagoon. It's episode 28 of Racing Lagoon. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we completed the pre-race, the big race, the Darkness GP, which is on the Yokohama GP course from the looks of it. But we're not starting on the Yokohama GP course. 2-1. Just getting us right into whoever that was on the left. Just absolutely took off. Got through that turn better than them. Trying to be ginger through there because we've got friends. But we'll take the lead heading into the hairpin. There we go. Now, our fast time through the Yokohama GP course was, what, a 21 or a 24? I was trying to find the turn in there. So hopefully we can pick up some pace off of that. We've got... Oop. Alright, well, at least if you're going to screw up in one place, the S's is probably the best place to do because there's not many other lines to take around the S's. There we go. Squeeze through the switchback section there. Got a 16.9, which is my fastest lap around this course. If I could stop hitting the goddamn guardrail, that would be swell. So every second of the lead I had, I just gave up. Ah, for fuck's sake, come on, learn how to drive. If I could just not hit the guardrail, I'd be doing a hell of a lot better right now. Is there a guardrail I can't hit around here? At this point, I'm gonna hit everything but the goddamn pace car. Well, that didn't help. Remember I was saying about it being the hard... If you're gonna screw up in the S's? That's why. Now I got a little boost coming out of there. That's good. We're up behind... I don't know what that was. I hit him, he hit the guardrail. That guy looked like he climbed over me. Not sure what the hell was up with that. I think I'm pushing too hard is my problem. And the fact that these guys insist upon going too wide the whole time does not help me in the slightest. Three lanes, and like they'll occupy 2.5 of them. I know he's on my ass, but we just feathered our way through there. Got the power down just a little better than him through the switchback section. Had to bail out of that. I was looking at turning in. We'll squeeze him out. Oh my god. Bounced off of him. I got bounced into the wall. Alright. Buy one of them, at least. I wish every car wasn't like sandpaper or concrete or something like that when you hit them. Alright. Because you gotta give them a wide, wide berth. There, we managed to box them out there. That's good. Somebody said a 16 flat. Ah, and then I just got slammed into the wall. Am I on the last lap? Probably. Man. If I could just put together some clean laps, I'd have been kicking their ass. My fast lap was, what, a 16-something? And the problem was that was from a standing start, so there's... If I could just not hit everything in sight, that would be swell. But you can't not hit everything in sight. Okay, we'll just shoot up there. We'll get him there. Might be able to hold to the line. Or we'll hit the wall there. But we did get the win, just. Oh, we can't skip. So we'll wait for whatever. It looked good on the first lap, and then I got progressively slower as we went along. I mean, I guess I was consistent. A lot of 17s there to close out the string. And that shouldn't have been as exciting a race as it actually was, so this is what it is. Looks good going through there like that, though, doesn't it? You just need, like, I don't know what the hell I need to upgrade the car, but you're gonna need something. Because I doubt this is the... Because we still probably have harder races to go after this. It just feels... It doesn't feel like this is the end, you know? Because after we find out more about the secret of the Diablo Zeta there, there's going to be more story to happen. So we get some bonus rewards. We get 3 million yen in Aero Diablo. So we're going into a machine complete off of that. We get a save, then a machine complete, which is concerning. So what's the Aero Diablo do? It's Aero C. Oh, mysterious full aero kit integrated muffler. Well, less weight, more downforce. This is the... Can't add wings with the Aero Diablo. What's there? We can always see what additional stuff we can add. We can... Or take off, maybe, might be the better way of phrasing it. Take 20 off. And we'll take 20 additional. 745. Holy crap, we're better than a 1-to-1 power to weight. Oh, we've got the scoop on it and everything on top. Like, you can see the air intake on up top there. Now, whether that's for the I assume that's for the engine rather than the driver. But all right, let's see what we can do with this, or what we have to do with this might be the better answer. Uh-oh. Show is busy hyperventilating. The Diablo Zeta, I remember it. It's coming back to me. Now, they should be doing that in time with the heartbeat. It is my turn to become you. I was waiting for that sound. They like that sound in this game. Just like that night. The moon hung low, intimidating us with its titanic mass. Fortunately, unlike the Titanic, it didn't sink to the bottom of the ocean. That would have been bad. The voice took control of my body. I hear the inferno. It's the voice. The voice is the lone but. Oh. I assume Mr. Truth. And Mr. Rush. Excellent form. Well done adhering to our contract. We will happily divulge the contents of the diskette to you. Come this way. As if I care. I'm not done here. I want speed. The Diablo Zeta must be defeated. It's nothing but a pretender. Oh, now loading. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It ain't a slow Diablo Zeta, that's for goddamn sure. We have more power and less weight. We have a 2-to-1 advantage on the power to weight, but that doesn't mean shit, I don't think. So probably about 3 laps of the GP course. Well, I guess the Darkness GP course, because it's got a different start spot than the Yokohama GP course. Whoa! I don't even think I slowed down at that first turn. He just managed to kind of come out of nowhere and barge me out of the way. Nope. Alright. He's right there. Should be able to get him over the... Oh, no, we won't. I mean, I guess he does weigh like 400 kilos more than me, but still, I mean, it's like... It's running into, like, a solid brick wall, right? Okay, he's forcing us the long way, which is actually bad, because he'll just... Yeah. I was gonna say, assume he's gonna squeeze us out as opposed to try and tail whip us? Like he's a goddamn Pokemon? Oh, it did not come around there on the left. I'm surprised. I thought I'd scrubbed off enough speed getting pushed into the wall. 18.9. Well, I guess I've been barged around. I was going to say it's like 2.5 seconds slower than we were through the first lap of the last race, but we also weren't being smacked around by the opposition. We had a clean first lap. Now I have the problem being completely offline. Oh, come on. Trying to catch it on rotation is the trickiest part of this game, it would seem. Like that. I can't tell what are streetlights and what are headlights there. Alright, we've wedged him out there. That's the first time I've actually felt good in a while. I was going to say that's not a clean lap by any stretch. But 13.2 seems impressive. That was not impressive. I was trying to be nice and smooth, not hit the inside, and instead I hit the outside. Okay, we survived that turn without hitting a wall somehow. Well, never mind. We f***ed that hard. And even the brakes that didn't come back around. Okay, managed to survive. Somehow, and beat the Diablo Zeta. $10,000 rewards points. Do we get to scoop shit off of him like it's any other showdown? Oh, we do. So we can take the Diablo engine. We can take the Diablo chassis. Or his Fonsa wheels. Like the Diablo body. We've already got the Diablo arrow. Wow, that's a lot of rewards points. Body paint stats unknown. Okay, so the problem is. The engine doesn't have any slots, and I don't know if it's going to get any. Because if you recall the tutorial way back, like probably in the first episode, they said not everyone gets the same number of slots and stuff on it, right? But the thing is like, we know it has less power than this. We know, and has no engine slots. So there's no point in changing the engine if it's not going to get any slots. There's no point in getting the chassis if it's only got the one slot because it's heavier than us. Zeta 3000 body. Do we have any other? No, we only got the one body, eh? This only got 4 slots on it, too. That's the other thing. So it's a function of how much less does it weigh than my current car body. Right? That's kind of where I'm at in my head, is like, it could weigh less. So it could be fine to do it this way. I'm almost curious to find out what the stats unknown paint does, but it's one or the other. I in my head, it's only because what I've got working for me works is I'm hesitant on the Zeta body. I just wish I'd committed to memory how much the body of my car weighed. I'm gonna take a chance. You never want to take a chance. I want to take a chance. And take the paint. This could be a terrible idea, but we'll find out soon, won't we? It was 270 was the weight of the body? $160. Okay, we made the right choice. It's 100 and some. It's 100 and some kilos, so. Alright, so everyone remember that. Literally changed only the look of the car. Why stats unknown? You know? Actually, hang on. One more question. How would my car look in Hulkamania colors? Ridiculous. I'm sure I could have found better color paint than along the way. I assume I won it along the way, but I mean, stats unknown for color Diablo has to mean something. Right? Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. I was half expecting that to be night complete or something, but no, we're still going. Uh-oh. I'm nothing, a nobody. Uh-oh, who's a driver? I'll never escape from the voice. So who's that stepping out of the... Every time I think it's gone, it will appear again from the dark. Wait, is that Icky? I thought he was... It is! Until you've been erased from this world. Erased? I'll be erased? I thought Icky was in hospital, comatose, on machines breathing for him and keeping him alive. The time has come. Execute Order 66. No, wait. I can bear the silence no longer. Our consciousness, you and I, have always been one and the same. What? Yes, thank you. What do you mean? Did you remember something? Who are you? I am you. You are I. I was gonna say, this is the one time I wish I remembered all the lyrics to I Am the Walrus by the Beatles, but anyway. Someone you know quite well. Of course you know him. It's me. I haven't gone by Obi-Wan since before you were born. Your body must contain the memories. Try to remember. Try to remember. Try to remember. This is our true form, a violent man fueled by rage and speed. 10 years ago we were the fastest legend. That blood-soaked night was the end of the War of Yokohama. That night we became legend. It's all so fresh in my mind. And it isn't over. I still have much more to do. Is this like that episode of Star Trek where they beamed up Kirk but split him into like wimpy good and terrorizingly evil? Is that what this is? My journey to the land beyond speed will continue. No one will dare stop me again. Shouldn't have gotten all the Diablo shit and put it on the car. It's driven him nuts. Wait. Has it driven him nuts or driven me nuts? I was already nuts. The show was already nuts. Because he already had... Apparently, if that's in me, then... Show's got multiple personality disorder. He really should be on something for this. Not even you. Who's me? Only who can stop forest fires? You answered you, referring to me. The correct answer is you. Also, he's unstoppable. Diablo 2. I hope to God the voice stops talking so much. It really is starting to hurt to do that voice. Uh-oh. Now we're doing Getaway? Is this going to be another race? Well, maybe not straight away. Grant me more speed. I continued barreling down the street. The voice had stolen my body, the man standing in flames that looked just like me. I saw him laughing maniacally amongst the burning wreckage. The hour of reckoning was at hand. Does that say the Harlem Heat? Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway. People who know. This is where his search had led him. Now can you dig that, sucker? I found myself collapsed on the floor. Time lost meaning. I awoke suddenly from a feverish dream. Must have been a really freaky-ass dream, because you've only got one glove left. You're like Michael Jackson. I mustered up what little will I had to try to stand up. Part of me wants to do the Iron Sheik bit, you know. I don't know if you've ever seen the Iron... If you YouTube Iron Sheik shoot interview, you'll find the infamous one where he goes off on Brian Blair. I can't repeat it at all on YouTube without getting my account like instantly nuked from orbit, but anyway. My sweat dripped onto the cold, dark floor as I heard a car approach. Oh yeah, just faintly in the background. I shivered uncontrollably. The room spun round and round. Should probably get to a hospital then. No, somebody's pulling up. Company is arriving. I can only assume it's our friends. Schneider and... No? I was going to say Schneider and Russian Truth, but maybe not. Oh no! Hoo-wee, look what we found. It's only natural he'd come here. What, Kesuke... Kesuke's got a crowbar? It's showtime! He who is born from D shall return to D. That probably sounded a lot better in your head, but that's a god-awful line, Gamul. Also, Kesuke makes a really shit sting. Unless he's about to "you followed our plan perfectly" show. I'm hoping Sting descends from the rafters to save us. This one area has enough WCW references. Crowbar, Showtime, Harlem Heat. It's got enough WCW references that I expect Sting to repel from the rafters at this point. Wakey, wakey! Time to wake up and smell the coffee. Oh, you guys put on coffee? The truth is waiting to be unleashed. Welcome to the Diablo Tune Shop. Apparently been tuned with blood. It's a very red floor. This is where it happens? Mostly tires. That's the secret of Diablo, is tires. Hankook Formula E all-weather tires. This place is a dump, there's no way. O ye of little faith, this is where all the magic happens. Feast your eyes on the truth. Kyoji and Ikki got their cars Diablo tuned here. What about Makoto? It was their only hope to outspeed you. You're lying. This dingy hellhole could produce cars like that? None of the crap in here looks usable. You think you could trick me? Shut your damn mouth. Oh, I thought he was going to clobber us, but... Oh no, it's a pipe. It's about time we erased you for good. Oh, he's got a pipe as well. He's right. You have no right to exist in this world any longer. Your destiny was written long ago. Erased? Shit was serious. Grab the pipe. Are you gonna have some Duel of the Fates pipe shit happening? Or we're going to have a flashback? In a flash of white light, a memory, sealed memory woke inside me. I was afraid I'd forget this, afraid I'd remember. Oh, a party has joined? As I heard the shutters open, light spilled into the darkness of the tune shop. Two voices steeped in malice echoed in the garage. Light. I saw a rusty pipe glinting in the light. Wait, what am... In my hand, it felt familiar. Wait, am I gaining controls? That's what's happening. The dream of wrecked cars and red flames, the red moon, light and dark. Laughing maniacally, he brandished his pipe. The pain causes every muscle to shake, but it gives me some solace knowing they aren't shaking out of fear. I can still do this. Just try to breathe in and out. Another car approached. I don't want to race anymore. You forgot the apostrophe. Oh, a limo's turned up. Wantex arrived on the scene. Well, apparently there's been a brawl. Messrs. Rush and Truth have arrived. Get up! You're coming with us. Yeah, Truth is the English fella, and Rush is the mobster guy. Where are you taking me? To the place you belong. The foreigner graveyard. Toodles! But where do I belong? A white cloth was pressed against my face. Oh, get chloroformed! Nice. The world vanished into a fearful white mist. I slipped away into unconsciousness. All I remembered next was the smell. I was expecting a night complete there or something, but... Sweat, muscles, the smell of men. I opened my eyes to a dark world. Darkness stretched in every direction. The only sound was the idle heartbeat of an engine. I would throw him in the trunk. I had been stashed into the limousine and given the VIP treatment. A burly wall of arms stretched across either side. My head was swarming with bugs. I felt so disconnected. Yeah, before that, it started to sound like the start of, like, a porno. Fear had left me, and every other sensation. I was pulled into a dream. That was this apartment scene again. Can't show... Oh, what was the pills? That pure white dream. The urge to retrieve my old memories coursed through my mind. My bygone days of racing in the night. All this time I had been searching. Searching for that someone. Hope. My light in the darkness. Well, this is where they got all the writing for the latest Star Wars. All this hope. Cold sweat dripped into my seat. I woke from a nightmare to find myself in another. I had to put my head into gear. Driving pun. Guys need a new projector. That one kind of sucks. Where to begin? This conversation may be a shade too complex for you. Go ahead, nothing could shock or scare me anymore. Good. You are sitting in the presence of one tech president, Juan Lee. Well, who's the tech of Juan Tech? Well, I guess unless the tech is tech, but anyway. Manufacturing performance tuner parts is only one part of our business. Our core interests lie in the biotechnology sector. That is a critically important new product we have spent over 10 years developing. It should ring a bell. Diablo. Diablo? This video should explain it. The man in Hokkaido had been hiding this from us. Our groundbreaking new product, Diablo. The drug allows us to manipulate emotions. It unlocks the hidden potential in your mind. Diablo. The concept is simple. It eliminates fear. Emotions are merely electrical signals in our brain. Diablo binds to the receptors that control the transmission of signals. What do you think are the main obstacles to human expression? Fear, anxiety. Imagine the potential of a man who has forsaken those emotions. Would that make them like a Jedi? We will allow people to awaken their true potential. This is the dream behind the Diablo project. Please stop. I don't know what you're talking about. Perhaps we can take an intermission. So when I was joking that Kyoji was on crack, he actually was? Kinda. He was on drugs. Why are you telling me all of this? This isn't what I came here for. Well, if it was on the diskette, I guess kinda? Oh, then how about this? That accident 10 years ago. It's a tragedy on the highway. That event was called the War of Yokohama. It birthed the rumors of Yokohama's fastest legend. Yeah, so what does this have to do with Wantech? Diablo's development had been proceeding exceptionally well, except for one flaw. In situations of elevated mental stress, the drug was known to cause an overreaction. Experimental strains of Diablo caused fatal accidents in a number of trials. Yeah, but why experiment on street racers? The War of Yokohama was not the only case. A sample of the drug was administered to Nenji Nanba, brother of Kyoji Nanba. At the time, he was known as a skilled driver of a rotary automobile in the Kanto area. Diablo improved his lap times even further. His reputation grew even further as he took the title of fastest rotary. It's he who coined the term Diablo Tune and popularized it. That is, until one day, when this happened. He died suddenly in an accident at an ordinary street corner. Now, for some reason, I thought he ended up in a drink. This was a large problem for the development of Diablo. If word of our trials got out, it would see doubt in Diablo's practicality. We needed more test subjects to instill confidence in the project. Nenji's accident was a major setback to the entire company. A setback? The hell is wrong with you? Do you even realize what you've done? We needed to quickly collect a large number of subjects. Subjects that we could place under extreme mental stress, and that could be disposed of at minimal cost. Disposed of? They are the true drivers. Diablo 2 grants anyone the ability to become the fastest legend. Street racers could not resist the siren call of that cursed title. Diablo was administered to each driver. Each one was then let loose in Yokohama in an imperfect clone of the Diablo Zeta. It's a whole whack of them. Neato. Indeed. What you call Yokohama's fastest legend is nothing more than Diablo 2. Your dream was a lie to further our research, a trap laid to ensnare her subjects. All this time, it was our dream. It was a sleight of hand, a simple illusion. Dreams bear no meaning to our grim reality. The test subjects were not promising. Diablo required additives that mimicked the behavior of antibodies. Each driver was given a different cocktail of additives in search of the perfect blend. However, once again, the experiments were a failure. One by one, they died in high-speed accidents, and each time a new driver was brought out. A new fastest legend. But then how'd they pill me up? The legends were nothing more than stories of our discarded trash. However, on a night when the moon shone a deep red, his drivers escaped. And this is what became of them. So wait, all of our rivals have... Oh. A crematorium of fastest legends. I was going to say, what, did they all become... like our rivals? Like Ikki and Kesuke and Gamu and all of them? Were they fastest legends who escaped, and this is how the aftermath of the Diablo tuning happened? But I guess not. They all died in a giant fire. It must have been agonizing, if they had any semblance of a consciousness left. That night marked the end of the war, and the Diablo trials. One tech deemed that further experiments on the drug were unviable. The D project was put on ice for 10 years. We had begun to attract undesirable attention from public safety authorities. And above all, funds for continuing the project were running out. It was natural that one tech would pull out at that point. So where do I fit into this? After 10 years of being on ice, the D project has one final hope. A hope? A single driver survives that fateful night in Yokohama, one with specific formula of antibodies essential to the success of Diablo. That would be you? We've put that man to sleep for 10 years. That man is our final hope, and that man is you. You've got to be fucking with me. What do you mean? What do you want from me? How can I be your final hope? So wait, if I've been asleep for 10 years, hypothetically cryogenically frozen for 10 years, escape, I needed to run out of that building as fast as I could. If I was on ice for 10 years, how did all these people who knew the fastest legend, unless like you said, there were all these different fastest legends, so maybe I wasn't the only fastest legend, people knew other fastest legends, and that's how they didn't recognize me? It's possible. That would make the most sense. But that's a stretch at best. I couldn't stop to process the things I had just heard. Oh, well, I guess I was. Deep red anger. That's all I could feel as my heartbeat pounds in my ears. The elevator door opened and I threw myself into it, kicking the walls as it descended. And below ground, the voice inside me was screaming as it tried to take control of me. So the voice is me, but somehow partitioned away from me at the same time. Did you understand any of that shit? I was a driver 10 years ago? Was I a Diablo experiment? Who am I? Who are you? What made you so angry? Thanks. You're angry most of the time. What's different about it now? Their last hope. The goddamn nerve. You're angry that you don't understand? I'll leave the understanding to you. Let me know once you figured out the truth. I dream over and over of a fiery accident. What happened to you that night? You died that night, didn't you? Well, I guess not if he's here and you're here and all that. Open your eyes, you idiot. I'm alive right now inside of you. You were given a strain of the Diablo drug. Did you lose your soul trying to become the legend? No. I was different. I wanted to destroy them. I wanted to destroy everything. I hate them all. And I hate you too. I won't let you betray me. What was that? I didn't catch it. Oh, and sleep. What did they mean by sleep? Where could you have been asleep for 10 years following your accident? If you and I are the same person, then how? I slept for a long time. But who cares? I'm alive and awake now. Deep inside you. But the voice... okay. The voice, that's the thing that doesn't make any sense, right? So, the Diablo drug, created this alternate personage of I guess it was Sho at that point in time. And then they put Sho to sleep, cryogenically frozen, and somehow kept that part of him sequestered away? The Diablo personality sequestered away, and is that what creates the voice? Is the Diablo drug somehow sequestered away as a split personality, an alternate personality, and everyone's voice is a little different, so the voice doesn't jump, the voice is always there, but then that doesn't explain how it only seems to activate at a certain point in time. Unless it's a function of they talked about stressors and stuff like that, unless it's that triggers a breakdown of a partitioning of the personalities. Hypothetically, of course. This really is turning into a Final Fantasy game at this point, except with drugs instead of magic. What if you fully awaken? Then I become you dumbass. What happens to me if you finish waking up? Will I be erased? Am I even alive to begin with? Clinically, yes. Philosophically, maybe. I need solid proof, something tangible that would convince me that I'm me. This road I'd been following all this time. It had one more night's worth of track before it plunged into darkness. Night complete. I tell you, what a frickin' night. That was a lore dump and a half. Show's been on ice for 10 years. has split personality caused by being on drugs, made by Wantech and given out to the entire street racing scene as part of some experiments. What the hell is next? No, I was gonna say 10th night. No, it's 11th was so that'd be 12th night. Everyone's on crack. Oh, I was right though the whole way along. Everyone was on crack. Wantech manufactured crack. So I guess we'll find out what happens next time on Racing Lagoon. But until we see you for that, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is UnsilentOnAir. And that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, there's plenty more Racing Lagoon in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.